Shukran, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever part of the world you'll be watching me from. How are you? Thanks for always making it a day, and thank you for being part of this again this morning. Let's try invite some people, and then we get started. I have something quite educative to talk about today, and this is based on questions that my fellow ladies have been asking, and they've been asking for answer. And the question came up again this morning, and I said I will do a video about it, sis. So if you're on or you're going to watch this, you will know that this video is for you, and I'm addressing it. God is the God of health. I pray that He grants us all good health. So I'm just trying to invite more people, and then I'll kickstart in earnest. This is one topic that a lot of us as ladies would have come across, because it's very common in our community, especially as black women. To be fair, some will go through it, it won't cause them an issue, while some will have it and they will have problems with it. May the Lord protect us all. Let's see. Okay, so what am I talking about this morning? Yep, good morning everyone. Thank you so much for making it a day. I appreciate you. If you're watching from America, good evening, whichever part of the world you are, I thank you. So this morning I want to talk about fibroid in ladies. And there is a reason for that. It's because I've been getting quite a lot of questions. Sis, I've been told I have fibroid, what should I do? Let me stop this song. Yeah, shukran means being thankful. I like the heart of gratitude. It's the only way we can get through a lot of life issues. So a bit of a serious discussion this morning, but approaching it from the perspective of finding an answer to it. So if you're a woman, kindly help me share this video. If you're a man, please pass it forward to the women in your life. They'll find it useful. What am I talking about this morning? I want to talk briefly about fibroid, how that affects us as women, and what can be done, day-to-day things that can be done about it. You know, fibroid is just a growth from, they call it fibrous tissues that grow around the womb, uterus of women. That is the part of our body where we carry babies. And it's very, very common. In fact, it's so common that 1 out of every 3 women you come across will have fibroid. Good morning, thank you so much. So like I've got 9 people watching me currently. Chances are, according to the statistic, 3 of us will have it. That is how common it is. And even more common in the black community. That's not to say that white women or Caucasians don't have fibroid, they do. But within the black community is much more common in our ladies. And I'm sure that every single one of us would have had it. Oh, you've got friends that have fibroid, you have sisters that have fibroid. Maybe you yourself have had it. It's so rampant in our community. And I get that question a lot, that, oh, sis, if I have fibroid, what can I do? Blah, blah, blah. Usually for most people, it doesn't cause them any problem. In fact, a lot of people have fibroid and they are not even aware that they have it. That is just being truthful. But for some, when they notice that they have big tummy and the tummy doesn't go down, makes people to suspect. Some ladies, you just realize that their tummy size is way bigger than every other part of their body and they are not pregnant. That some people would actually be asking them in like, oh, are you pregnant or something like that? It could be fibroid. And for some other ladies, for a lot of people, they will just routinely discover it, maybe when they get pregnant or when they go for, you know, maybe sometime when you go for smear or go for a different test, and routinely they'll just pick that up. That is how fairly common it can be. But for some people, when they have very painful menstrual period, and some have pain during sexual intercourse, some will notice that they are getting constant back pain. It could actually be fibroid. Some will notice, usually for most people, is the tummy size that will make them know, and it varies in size. For some, it's just very tiny. For some people, it's really big, that it causes them daily discomfort. For some, it's just moderate sizes. And actually, I've seen a case of a woman who thought she was pregnant with twins, and they realized that the second one was actually fibroid. So really, if fibroid is not causing you an issue, just get on with your life. But if you're struggling, like some ladies will, infertility in some women is what will prompt them to do investigations, and then they will realize that, oh, you have fibroid. Some will get pregnant and they realize that the pregnancy is not growing the way it's meant to grow, or they go for their first scan, they will realize that they have fibroid, and that will slightly alter the management plan. What causes fibroid? Generally, there is no specific cause, but we know medically that it's very common within that childbearing age, between that age of 16 and 50, at a stage in women's life where we have the estrogen hormone, which is our normal fertility hormone. When it's quite high in the body, that's typically around the time that you find most people with fibroid, which means if it's got something to do with the estrogen hormone, typically when we get into menopausal age, estrogen tends to drop. So for anyone who have fibroid and they are approaching their menopausal age, just bear it. Typically the symptoms should really reduce as you approach your menopause. But if you're still within the reproductive age and it's causing an issue, or fertility is becoming an issue, some will have one child, they will struggle to have another one, then it's worth looking into. These days, the management is fairly simple in most places, especially for those of us in diaspora. Typically, they'll put you on what we call the alkaline diet. And what is alkaline diet? Diet with loads and loads of greens. A lot of green leafy vegetable will help with managing fibroid. Anything that can help to reduce growth will help with it. Some is so big that they might need to have surgical operation to take it out. Some these days you can even have the keyhole surgery depending on the size. And I know that one of the major symptoms we find, especially in the younger women with fibroid, is very heavy flow when they're having their menstrual cycle. If this is your daughter or your sister, then it's important that they keep an eye on their iron. It's not unusual for someone who will tell you, I'm just tired all the time, I'm just so lethargic all the time, and they'll find out that they are constantly anemic. It could actually be fibroid, that because they are losing so much blood when they're having their menstrual cycle is why they are constantly always anemic. And what are the simple solutions? For me, I just believe in my head that God is so wonderful that He's giving us answer to most of our life issues, if only we can adhere. For someone who eats a lot of green, even if you have fibroid, you may not know. Because those green leafy vegetables, broccolis, your cucumber, parsley is one of the very amazing one. Parsley, spirulina. If you eat all these things routinely, regularly, you probably won't even notice. Anything that will boost your iron level from your food, that you know, even tomatoes, you may not even know that you have that problem. But if you've been actively told, thank you. See, that cap, my sister, I will still acknowledge her, is a gift. Thank you so much, man. Siola, today, God bless you for my cap. I really love it. If you've been told or you're having constant symptoms with your fibroid, then you definitely need to change your diet. If you change your diet, you will notice significant improvement. In us, when I say us black people, obesity is one of the main problems that makes our fibroid to get complicated. Just like obesity is linked with infertility in some women, just like obesity is linked with so many things, even in fibroid, obesity has a huge role to play in it. So this morning I want to do a simple recipe, something I've shown you before. If you have fibroid that's been causing you problem, if you can at least every day going forward be having this kind of breakfast, you will notice huge improvement. Spirulina, I don't know how many people use spirulina. I do. For me, my house is almost becoming like my daughter calls it herbalist. You're becoming a herbalist mommy, because I'm loving a lot of my herbs and seeds. Spirulina, I eat spirulina not every day as at when I want, but spirulina is one of the very good one. It's an algae plant enzymes. It is very green. It's one of the very brilliant one for fibroid, or even someone that is having a fertility issue. So if you know anyone who is infertile or issue with conceiving, let them eat a lot of spirulina. It will help. It does help. What I'm just going to say is once they get pregnant, stop it. Right? Yeah, once they're pregnant, we then stop it. But whilst they are still actively trying to conceive, eat a lot of spirulina. You will love that. It does help. Spirulina has got a lot of iron in it. I know the taste is not the best, it's not the fine. However, when you want a solution, who worries about taste? For me, I don't actually worry so much about the taste of anything. I look more about the content, the nutrients that thing is going to give me, right? Broccoli is another good one. It's very alkaline. Anything that is alkaline, because all these growths, they are acidic. Anything that will promote if your body is acidic, that is why it gives room for growth. So if you eat things that are alkaline in nature, and what are the food that are alkaline in nature? They are the green stuff. Your green apple, fantastic. Parsley is amazing. Lots of ongoing research now looking at the usefulness of parsley in actually reducing cancer growth, especially female reproductive cancers. So parsley is a good one. I told you about shelled hemp seed. I actually went back trying to look at it because it helps with hormonal imbalance. Absolutely. Hemp is one of the things you can add to your green smoothie if you have issue with fibroid every day. If you wouldn't worry, your cucumber is an amazing one that you can add. Have you noticed that all these things are very green? Broccoli, cucumber, spirulina, top notch. Parsley, great stuff. Your hemp seed, what other one? Your spinach, kale. Kale, it's really, really loaded with lots and lots of iron. In fact, if you can have kale and spirulina every day, hardly would you have issue with anemia. And one of the major things with fibroid is the exhaustion and the lethargy that comes with that anemia. So if you can have this concoction, if you want to call it concoction, but it's a concoction that will help you. It's a concoction that is fixing things in you. It's a concoction that is making you feel better. Especially if you know that you have fibroid and you're trying actively for a baby. Would you to try anything that will work for you? And the easy thing is that all these things are readily available everywhere. You can walk into your head shop now and pick your spirulina up. Put yourself on a challenge that, you know what, the next 60 days I'm going to eat this green every day because I have this problem. Just watch how your next menstrual flow will be. Your body will start to heal itself. I so heavily believe in our body ability to heal itself from many major lifestyle illnesses. If you can be disciplined to try it out, you never know. So what do you make? In fact, one of the things I love to eat now that we are approaching the cold season for the bones, especially women above 40, osteoarthritis, is your celery. I told you about that. So if I'm going to make this morning, and I like something sweet, but I've learned to train myself to make sure even my sweet stuff is planned. So my base for that will be my pear. Notice green pear as well. So you can have your green pear in your blender like that. By now, if you've been following me, you should have invested in a good blender because I do a lot of blending, but it's my body. I invest in it because it serves me, and that is the way. It's like the Bible says, your body is your temple. So let it serve you by giving it good fuel every day. Your nutrition, your food, it's either is killing you or it's making you live longer. That is the way it is. So my pear, so I call it now my fibroid smoothie. By the way, this has been washed. Some cucumber. Spirulina doesn't taste great, but it's quite useful. If you have the fresh parsley, is the best. If you don't have it, the dried one, there's nothing wrong with it. It's simply because they have dried it. So it's all right. 1 teaspoonful of that. You can add more if you want. It doesn't cost any, and parsley is amazing, and parsley actually help you to detox again. So parsley is really good. So my parsley goes in there. spirulina. I ensure my daughter drinks this. She doesn't like it, but I force her. That's what it looks like. Okay. You can have that. And M-seed. M-seed comes in the, you can either have the shelled one or you can have the really seeded one. If you have a nice blender, the seeded one, it's great. Up to 2 teaspoonfuls is good. And that will do. To be honest with you, if you want to add more stuff, you can. All the green stuff will help. But this 5 combination alone, every day for the next 60 days with your fibroid symptoms, you should notice significant improvement. But because I am on my celery every day anyway, I'm going to add it. I'm not stopping because celery is great for our bone. It's got lots of silicone in it. And silicone, they're looking at that. Issue with breast cancer, maybe. I know I eat celery because of it's got a lot of water, really good for hydration, really brilliant for your skin, as well as, look at that structure. It actually looks like your bone, so it's great. And that is that. So what is the next thing? You either add your water, or if you want your plant-based milk, water is best though. If you can keep up with water, by all means, use your water. Rule of thumb, 250 mils, but it really doesn't matter. You can either, you can make it as light or as thick as you want. Now, this may not be your typical smooth, sweet stuff. No, it's not. And I will encourage anyone that actually want to try this to make this your last drink at night, you know, your supper, because you're trying to probably cure something in you. Make it, instead of eating your gari and all that as you go to bed, have that, especially if you have issue with fibroids. So I'm going to blend it now. So pardon me, please. Yeah, taste wise may not be the best of taste, but actually because of the pear in it, it should be okay. Not bad at all. It's actually not bad. So you've got issue with fibroid, I would genuinely encourage you to drink something like this as often as you can. Issue with infertility, go alkaline. It will help a lot. One of the things I can do if I want is, you can choose to add your, make it your smoothie, last drink of the day. Okay, so if you're going to get aggressive with this now, like, I've got fibroid, I'm big, I want to address the two, go on the plan. Make it twice a day. Say morning and evening, or morning and night, only 1 meal a day. You'll be addressing 2 problems in one go. You won't eat this and be constipated. Constipation is one of the problems that people that has fibroid suffers from. You won't eat this and be piling on excess weight. No, you will actually be reducing your weight progressively with that. One of the things, again, is for those that are really anemic, virtually every ingredient I've put in this is something that will help you to build up your iron. So again, your food can act as a very medicinal boost, depending on your attitude, your approach, and your mindset with it. So for my sister that you're asking me question this morning, you know yourself, and I'm sure you're on, about fibroid. May the Lord heal each and every one of us. This is the solution, health-wise, food-wise. This is something you can have. Your green stuff, lots and lots of green stuff, will make the body acid to always reduce, will make the growth really difficult. So parsley has a lot of anti-cancer They said that it can help to reduce any growth in the body. Eat that. Eat lots of that deliberately. Be deliberate about it. Be deliberate about it. You will notice a huge difference in how you feel. Even if you don't get the full cure, it will be better. Even if you don't get the full cure, it will be better. And one of the things I'm really grateful for right now is the fact that I came on this part of eating healthy. See, until you start to research, look at these fruit capsules from Juice Plus, for instance. All this green stuff that we take for granted that we actually don't eat every day that we need is what you have in it. This their fruit and the vegetable blend, this their green vegetable blend is actually made from carrots, parsley, same parsley I'm talking about now, broccoli, which is something that is really good for your fibroid, spinach, kale, lots of iron, tomatoes, cabbage, right? That is what they've put together to actually make this. So in a way, if I know anyone now that is asking me which of your capsules can I take, instead of the normal 2 that we usually encourage, I'll actually say, you know what, double up on this. Start taking 4 of that every day. It will help. And anything that is an anti-inflammatory that will reduce inflammatory growth in the body will help to manage fibroid as well. It's about deliberately using your food to target that area of your body you want to fix. So if I'm going to recommend now any of my products for anyone who's got issue with fibroid, I'll say, you know what, instead of taking 2 of this vegetable supplement, I'll tell you to take 4 every day, because you'll be loading up with a lot of those grain. I'll take you to take 4 of the omega blend, because it's packed full with anti-inflammatory. It's all about eating the right food to fix different aspects of our health issues we want to fix, or to improve it on daily basis. And for it to make any sense, it's not something you can't drink this today now and tomorrow you forget completely about it. It doesn't work like that. It has to be something you do over and over. Just like we sleep every day for us to feel better, just like you need to drink every day, it's the way you need to eat good food every day to ensure you maintain good health. Just like you read your Bible every day to feed your spirituality, is the same way you need to be deliberate about eating good food every day. Just like you wake up and have your bath every day, it's the same way. When it comes to eating healthy, like eating well to live a good life, it's not something you do today and you let it go. It's not something you do twice a week. No, it's not something you do 3 days a week. You might go on the scale of 5 to 6 days a week and have one rest day, but it has to be something you deliberately do so that you will live long to enjoy the benefit of all the hard work we're putting in. And one of the things I realize now is, actually, when it comes to living well and living healthy, if you start on one journey to fix one aspect of your health issue, you will indirectly be fixing other areas without even knowing. Now you're starting up that you want to be eating spirulina every day, you want to be having hemp seed every day, you want to have parsley because you want to reduce the size of fibroid. By doing that, you know what you'll be doing as well? You'll be managing constipation without realizing. Spirulina helps to reduce blood pressure. You'll be doing that without even knowing. Hemp seed has been known to help with premenopausal symptoms in a lot of women. You'll be managing that without even realizing. So as you're solving one problem, you are fixing a whole lot of all their issues all around you. So in essence, eating well, living healthy, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win, no matter how you look at it. So what we are doing right now as a group, in our group, we are doing this thing we call Shred 10, which means for 10 days at least, you will take an aspect of health and do it every day consistently. Maybe yours might want to be making this smoothie every day. Maybe yours might want to be taking the capsules every day. Maybe yours might want to be drinking more water. And why did we say in 10 days? If you can do it consistently every day for 10 days, you're slowly building up a habit. Living well is not doing a crash diet. It's developing good habits that you follow through all the time. I hope someone has found this useful, and I believe if you try this, you will come back to say thank you or pray for me even without me being there. So on this note, I'm going to take my capsules. See, I thank God. Whoever introduced this to me, wherever you are today, may the Lord bless you. I thought I was only going to lose weight, but this journey led me to a whole aspect of self-discovery, things I would never have thought I could discover. So, and I'm really, really grateful to God for that. So I'm going to take my capsules because the world we live now, health is the next wealth, is the new fashion in town. If you don't have good health, I'm telling you, you cannot be fashionable. If you have good health, you will enjoy your fashion. Without good health, you can't fix anything. 2020 has made that lesson so big for all of us to realize. So for my care practitioners, I wish us all well. May the Lord protect you, everybody, as we go through the second phase of pandemic. By the grace of God, it will soon be over. We will continue to do everything we can to support the community. May the Lord bless our also. If you've been watching me, you need any of my products, I will not recommend it less. In fact, times like this, we need more of it. It is time you invest in your health. It's worth every aspect. So for those that have been following me and following my plan, wanting to live well, please, absolutely, come get your shakes. You do need it for times like this. We need to get through this. May God protect us as we fight this demon that is going around destroying people's livelihood, destroying people's confidence, and absolutely destroying families. May the Lord protect us from all of that. So what is the last thing I'm going to say? Shout out and big thank you to Auntie Olayemi Ola today. This cap was from you, even though I didn't know it was from you. I just got it in the post and I was like, who sent me this parcel, for God's sake? But then you made the call on Saturday that did you get your parcel, and I realized it was from you. God bless you, ma. I love it. I had to put it on for you to know how much I love it. It's beautiful. May the Lord reward you. I met you on Facebook. Juice Plus is leading me to so many people. I am genuinely grateful for this aspect of my life. Let me show you something else that came in yesterday. You know what? My life is blessed. One of my team members came around yesterday. Didn't even inform me she was coming. She just asked for my address yesterday morning and I gave it to her. And 7 p.m. yesterday, I had my bell. I wasn't home. I was taking a walk. You know, I did a walk yesterday and said, I'm in your house. I said, oh, really? She came with a beautiful gift for me. Mommy, may the Lord reward you. I am really grateful to have all of you in my life right now. I do this because I love it, but all of you are making it worth much more than I can ever think about. All of a sudden, my life is no longer boring. My life is no longer, I don't know, I don't want to get emotive, but I am genuinely grateful to have so many people that truly cares. Juice Plus started as a passion because I was going through a difficult phase in my life and I needed to lose weight desperately because I was losing confidence as a woman. And I went on that journey to get better. And I did. I lost a lot of weight. Found a business I never thought was going to work. I wasn't even interested in it. But then because of my passion, the way the product works for me, I felt more people will benefit from this. I started talking about it. Today, what started as a plan B is now my plan A, paying me good salary. For all of you watching me, if you're in my Juice Plus business, go and check your pay slip. The pay is up. I look at what they're going to pay me on the 10th of this month. I've shed tears this morning in gratitude to God that this started as an accidental business. It's become a plan A, paying me thousands of pounds every month. I am genuinely grateful. Why am I saying this? If you've been watching and you've been like, can I do this? I am telling you, take that leap of faith. The £50 I spent in Juice Plus 2017 is paying me thousands on a monthly basis now. I can sit at home, educate people on the importance of good health and get paid really well whilst I'm living a good life with my children. I am grateful to God for that. And beyond the money, I am developing fantastic relationship. Auntie Elizabeth Clark, God bless you for this gift. I love it. Day in, day out, people send me stuff as an appreciation. I never thought that could happen for me. I've been a nurse for so long, they don't even remember to say thank you to you. The company will send you gifts, your contemporaries appreciate you. I'm not doing anything special. I'm only taking care of myself and sharing information I know. But I'm grateful that you all appreciate it enough for you to show appreciation. May the Lord not forsake you when it matters most. I sincerely pray that this community will continue to get better. We can do so much more with ourselves. We can do so much more with ourselves. I don't belong to that category of people that says, oh, Nigerians are horrible, we are this. No, we are really good people. You just need to bring out the positive aspect of you, relate with people the way you will want to be related with, and take every relationship forward. Every relationship matters. And if you wrong someone in your journey of life, don't say sorry. Apologize and move on from it. We should now be more matured and diplomatic in our approach to so many things. Our community can be better, and we are indeed getting better. To every one of you sending me stuff, God knows I am truly grateful. I am genuinely grateful. I am happy. I am thankful of the friendship this Juice Plus business has brought to me. I am thankful of the advice that the elderly ones are giving. And I'm grateful of the discovery we are making every day on our journey of eating well to becoming better. One of the highlights of my business is when I have positive testimony. It makes me feel really good that is one life being changed. People's blood sugar are getting better. People's high blood pressure are stabilizing. Marriages are being salvaged because women are discovering themselves more. And women staying at home with their children are earning more income. That is my plus beyond the money Juice Plus is paying to me. So if you've been watching and you're wondering, can I do this? It doesn't matter where you are. We have a promotion going on in Malaysia right now. You can actually register for free in Malaysia currently till the 19th of the month. And you can get the shake as buy one get one free in Malaysia right now. In the UK now, we are promoting the capsule bundle because it really helps to build your immunity, to support your immune response, especially now that winter is coming. When a lot of people will be getting sick with flu, cough, cold, we don't want to complicate that with the COVID. We know what happened to our community the last time. This is not for fun. We talk about it, I use it every day, and I give it to my children. And I'm so happy with the response, the way my health is. I've never felt better. In fact, when I look at my pictures from before and I compare it with what I look like now, I'm like, wow. Can you imagine? To believe I was younger then and I looked more horrible, and now I'm here even looking more radiant just because I'm eating well. The beauty comes when you feed yourself well from within. If you haven't started taking these capsules, I implore you, don't hold back. Invest in them. You will see the benefits. They are worth it because your health is worth it. Don't hold back. Whoever invented Juice Plus did something really good for humanity, because it's not physically possible for us to eat that many nutrients from fruit and vegetable that we all need every day. And this business is never going to go anywhere. You know why? No matter the year we find ourselves, fruit and vegetable will never go out of fashion. Which is the reason why whoever wants to start this business, I am telling you, you will be joining a business of a lifetime. Because from now till the end of time, people will continue to eat more fruit and veg. And every day, we know no matter how many you buy, you can't eat enough of it. So we have to supplement it. So the idea of raw fruits and vegetable in capsule, it's genius. So if you have them at home, take them. You will feel the benefit. If you haven't bought them yet, buy them. Start using them for you and your children. It's worth it. I'm going to take mine now and I will sign off. If you want to join my team, I am always ever willing. We don't just talk about it. Lives are being changed genuinely every day. Let me take it and go. I take it showing you so that you know that I'm not just talking about what I'm promoting it without taking it. No, I promote it and I take it. It's, in fact, sometimes I use the oil on my face. It's that good. As my serum. Thank you so much, everybody. If you have issue with a fibroid, please watch this video. Go try the recipe. It's great. And if you don't need to have fibroid to eat well or eat healthy, as a woman, this will help you anyway. I love you all. Thank you so much. Kindly help share the video. Please do refer people to me. I want to grow and grow and grow more to different parts of the world. Our business is in 26 countries, 28 countries now because we just launched in Mexico. I need to grow. Please help me grow. Right? Let's do it together. God bless you and be with you. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Please stay safe wherever you are. May the Lord be with all of us. Have a great day. Bye.